Hello, viewers. We are here to talk about a success story of Santhosh, who cleared on 29th June. Today is July 2nd. Had it 2-3 days. I believe you remember all the questions. And
Yeah,
okay, he cleared PMP very recently, and he's a product support engineer or a support manager there, and he's doing good service from Pune. Right, Pune is a company where he's working.
right.
We want to listen more about from him about the success. Before that, first we'll give a congratulations for his great success from ShriLearning.
Thank you, Shriram, and
Great.
I dedicate that to you as well. Of course, the entire ShriLearning team.
Okay, thanks for that. Here
Yeah,
your certificate goes, and this is a certificate recently which you achieved.
right.
Okay. So when you saw the certificate download as PDF, did you felt
Mm.
emotionally connected?
Yes, Shriram. Actually, I should tell you, like, I have a very strong emotional connection with this certificate
Uh-huh.
uh, because, like, uh, I completed my graduation in 2012, and after
Okay.
that, I joined like one auto ancillary company as a graduate engineer trainee. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like very ambitious those times. So I
Uh-huh.
used to take every competitive exam, especially in like for engineering, as you would have heard, like GATE and all these
Right.
things.
Right.
But somehow I didn't clear them. Like a very with a very small margin, I left. And like just to have that experience, I also joined. I resigned my job, which was a salaried good salary I got as a GET, but I resigned that company and I went to IIT Madras as a project officer just to
Oh,
get that feel, even though I didn't clear GATE.
you want to be in
So
IIT?
yeah, I want to know what is it like, why that much of an image is there for that institution and what is there really. So I went there, I cleared that interview, like for the project officer thing. It was also a tough interview. Somehow I cleared it.
What is,
And
by the way, what is it, project officer? What do they do?
yeah, okay. So if you ask, like, project officer it is particularly academic research, complete academic research. So
Uh-huh.
as project officer, I have to kind of coordinate. My role was mainly coordination and integration, as I read in PMP.
Oh, man.
So like the works of like 2 PhDs and 5 MS graduates. So that is kind of an Indo-German project. It was funded by Germany as well as India, Department of Science and Technology. So
Nice.
my role was to integrate all their work. So
Wow.
I have to drive the complete framework towards the project goal. Okay.
Wow.
But I didn't have any experience on project management when I took that role. And
Okay.
somehow I learned how to do that. So
Nice.
I had very hard learning because my professor was also a very tough person, the principal
Uh-huh.
investigator.
Uh-huh.
I read, but that really gave enriching experience, I have to say. So why this is coming now is, like, when you showed that certificate, after so many years, like Sriram, like after 2012,
Mhm.
an effort that I have put,
Mhm.
and it has come to a fruition, right? And
Wow.
that is only this certificate, like after 8-9 years.
Wow.
So I'm even getting tears now when I talk to
Fantastic,
you.
man.
So when I got that, when I downloaded that certificate, that resonated in me because consciously I took a lot of effort for this exam because I started feeling teased. Like, see, you cannot do anything, right? Even though if you go for an exam, you're anyways going to like fail. Like, by God's grace, I got a good profession, I got a good career, that is all fine. But what I wanted to do, from my own self, right? So
Right.
that I was able to do from this PMP.
Fantastic, man.
So
Fantastic.
that way that
I love this emotional connection. In the classes, I used to tell that the biggest revenges in life is massive success,
right.
right?
Right.
So I know we all cross something in our life. We'll feel someday I'll crack this, man. So right,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
the biggest
So
revenge.
whenever, like, you used to tell in class, and whenever I hear many YouTube videos also, so they used to say, like, this is the world's second toughest examination. I was like, okay, man, if I clear that, then
Ah,
I can pat my own self, right? Like, I can say I worth it. So So
Good.
I did it. Yeah.
So good. I can see the emotional connection. I can see some tears at your eyes. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, strong leader. Now
Yeah.
coming back, when you get this certificate, now tell me your confidence level, how high it is.
Now you're asking, right?
Yes. Now today.
Okay, so to me, this certificate is not like merely I have to apply for some positions or I have to get promotion with this certificate. Moreover, I'm more emotionally connected. It gives me a pride. Okay, so even if I have to say like confidence, I would kind of underestimate that. It gives me a pride. Like as a project management professional, even I admired my name in that certificate when it read like Santhosh S and project management professional. So together when we read it, no, it gives that
Let's
feel like
go and
as we
read.
see in
Let's
movies.
go and read it, man. Again, let's not stop that. Okay, let's go and read it.
Right. Yeah.
Santosh, yes, project management professional, signed by
Yeah.
Sunil,
Like,
signed by Tony.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great, right?
So and their wordings also is very wonderfully, like they have framed it, the paragraph in between that. So
I read this. Have been formally evaluated,
formally evaluated.
right?
Yeah, for
Knowledge,
demonstrate.
knowledge and performance in
Yeah,
achieving an organizational objective through defining and overseeing
overseeing
projects and
projects.
resources. Look at here, projects and
Yeah,
hereby
resources, and is here my bestowed the global credential. So that's where it peaks, no? That
and these
project
guys,
management professional.
these guys are peak man, huh?
Yeah,
BMW,
they were
Audi.
like
They're
exactly. Even they don't give that feel. I would say like this. It
true,
stands
true.
right.
Even you have a car like that, maybe 1 week like that.
Yeah,
After that, you say,
that's all.
okay,
Yeah, right. I can carry this forward, and anyways, I'll be actively involved in their affairs, like in their endeavors as well, so
fantastic,
that I
fantastic,
keep that
fantastic.
PDU live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do that. If you're in Pune or you're in whichever city you are, they have something called PMI chapter.
yeah,
I would recommend to go there, sit there,
yeah.
listen to people, talk to people. They have online
Right,
classes. Listen to that.
right.
Very important, very important. Lifelong
Yeah,
learning. Very good.
right,
Super.
right.
Okay, now the audience are waiting here. By the way, viewers, thanks for watching this. I think you all got a little excited with this way of achievement and revenge in life. Huh? Nice to know. So now, how the classes connected for you, Santosh? You come from this kind of background already. When you listen to the
Yeah,
classes on, are you able to
yeah.
connect?
Uh, yeah, Shriram. Actually, I should really thank you for that first, because like I didn't have any knowledge on PMP. I don't know, first of all, like there is an exam that exists. Okay, like for a project management especially.
Mhm,
So what
mhm,
happened is like last year when we were in the lockdown, one of my friends, he wrote this exam. He wrote in the old format, of course, like in November or so,
mhm.
and he cleared it, and then he shared that with me. So I asked him,
Okay.
hey man, is there like something for the project management professional? Is there an exam? I asked him. Then he told me about this exam.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, he told, see, yes, we need to have a 35 hours class, and then you need to have like 3 years of project management experience. That's the prerequisite. And he said, see, classes doesn't help. This is what he told me. Class doesn't help. It is just for registration, like just to register for the exam. You need to have the 35 hours, but it solely depends on your preparation. That's what he told me. So I was like, oh, okay, fine. So and then I left it again. I didn't pursue PMP.
Okay.
So then when January 2021 and February came, so I don't know, like some spark. I don't know
Uh,
whether it is the time meant for me, like to do this. So
mm,
something again resonated. Like he was talking about that exam, and I'm also in work from home, as you know, like for the past 1 year. So in our organization also, like there is a pretty conducive atmosphere to pursue
mm,
whatever we want to do, like as an individual development.
nice.
So I was like, okay, so why don't we give it a try? So
Mm,
that is how it came. And as I told you, this inclination to project management,
mm,
it was somewhere there in my blood, I would say, because even in IIT I was there as project officer, and then I joined Renault Nissan, the automotive company. There I
mm.
was into vehicle testing project management. So again, project management
Oh,
somehow
oh, oh.
it got connected to me
Nice.
without my awareness. So what happened is, there I was like feeling so many challenges.
Mm.
And that groomed me, that refined me basically.
Mm.
And I got inspired by many people also during my work. See, we
Right.
used to work with the chief vehicle engineer, or so that kind of a level. Like, I'll be the front face of testing, I'll be
Right.
giving the milestone report. Okay.
Wow.
And you
Wow.
know how a project would go. So, and if I am not telling, like, if I'm going to tell no, like, this test is not done, or if the results are not like as expected, the milestone is going to be stopped. So I'm going to be there.
Decision
Okay.
maker.
So yeah, so it is going to be like so much of pressure at this young age. Okay. And I didn't like, I didn't feel something is happening. Okay. But everybody turns to you, right? Without like you feeling the reality of where you are. So
Right.
that kind of situation I was put up. And there I had a colleague. He was like just 1 year younger to me. He was like so professional. He was like negotiating through all these things very professionally. And I used to get inspired from him, basically, that guy. And also, whenever they take some tough decisions, right? So I used to see how they are able to take such tough decisions, and they're not bothered by that. But now when I read this PMP, no, so I came to know, oh man, this I used there. I don't know it is DA chart, I don't know it is DA chart, but I have used it. And whatever the CVE or whoever the higher level people did, it was well in congruence to what is there in the PMP.
Right.
So so that connected me. And since I got inspired, I get goosebumps whenever like such meetings are going on, such decisions are made.
Got
And
you.
when I saw the YouTube, I saw your success story. Okay.
Okay.
Like when I want to pursue, like, okay, let me get myself associated to a class, I
Mm.
saw the success story. And this success story is the main contributor for my success, I would say. You're doing really a wonderful job, because I'm able to feel, like before the exam, I kind of simulated this now
Oh
what I'm
man.
doing. I was like, okay, I should tell this to Sriram. I should tell this. And that's what I'm telling you now. So
Wow,
it
man.
manifested. It manifested today.
So,
So that really encouraged me. And your class, Sriram, whoever listens to this, I'm telling you, please listen to Sriram's class, because everything is kind of diluted to the level that we can understand. So if I'm going to just read the Pimbok and Rita like directly without any exposure, I wouldn't have understood many of those concepts. But you gave, and the activities that you did, like the group activity where we used to work on some cable laying project and all, it was so good. That's how I would connect
good.
myself with my
Good.
class.
Good.
Yeah.
I can see how you visualize things before just realizing in a very
Right,
simple.
right.
Superb, superb. Happy to know that you're a born leader, huh?
I hope so. Yeah.
Happy to see. See, that's what we want, right? We
Yeah.
want people to think as a leader and move as leader. That is
Right.
nothing shy about it.
Right.
Superb. Now, people are really inspired already with your video now listening. Let's talk about your exam stuff. Is it a proctor
Okay.
or it is a center-based exam?
It is a center-based exam.
Okay. So why you
I
went
don't
center?
want to go for Portland.
Why? Why?
Sriram, like, I have to tell you, to clear this exam, the first requirement is clear mindset, right?
That's
Like, and I am such person, like even in the exams that I flunked before, I overthink. I know the
uh,
answer. Okay, I know
uh,
the answer, but then
right.
I'll overthink. Why? What if? The what if analysis I do a lot.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what happens is I don't want any other uncertainty playing my the winning, because let it be current or let it be the Wi-Fi. I
Right.
don't want that tension to sit in my head when I'm taking
Mhm.
that exam.
Okay.
So I was like, you know how many calls I made to Rahul when I scheduled this exam, because
Mhm.
here like we had series of lockdowns. Then I
Right.
was like, Rahul, so I want to do CBT, man. I don't want to go for proctor. You tell
Mm.
me a good date when I
Mm.
can schedule. I want to schedule it in June end, and I want to complete it as early as possible.
Okay.
But I want to go for CBT. Then he
Mm.
said, no problem, sir. Like you can schedule it that time, and we before like 1 week we can even change, because
Right.
that time PMI was not
No
charging.
charges were there. Right.
Ah, and then Rahul put this message. Now PMI has started charging. Then again I called Rahul. Rahul, what is this? Why this is happening to me? Then he said, "No, sir, don't worry. Even if it is a lockdown, if Pearson themselves cancel, then you don't have to worry. Like they will anyways ask for rescheduling again. You can
Right.
reschedule it. Don't worry." So I was like, and then like slowly the second wave got receded and everything got opened. Like just a week before it got opened,
Nice.
and
The moment you
yeah,
open, you went there. Like a movie hall, they open
yeah,
the door.
yeah. It was like that. Oh man, like
So
that
how was it
was
the exam timing? Yeah, what pattern you follow in the exam?
okay. So I followed the same pattern that you told me. Okay, like
Mm,
for the
mm,
first 60 questions,
mm,
I targeted 90 minutes.
mm, mm.
And next 60 70, next 60 70. But what happened is first 60 questions I took 95 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay.
That'll
uh,
work.
so what happened, I took the break.
Ah,
Went into the washroom, and I pat myself in
why
front of the
extra
mirror.
5? Why extra
Yeah,
5?
see, 5 minutes is now gone. What am I doing? And this Sriram, this exam, I would say, more than the questions that you're attending, no, the emotional turmoil that you're going through,
Right,
that is the challenge.
right,
So you
right,
have to
right.
be very calm and composed. And you told me, man, sleep for a long time, like sleep at around 8:30 or 9 o'clock, right? You told me
Right,
the previous day. I
right.
slept at 3:30 a.m. And
It's not only you. 90% of people don't sleep.
yes, and 5:30 a.m. I have to get up because at 7:30 I have to be in the center.
God,
So
man.
you know what happened? Like you are a psychologist, right? You know the theta wave, right? So my brain was completely in theta wave. I don't know
God.
what is happening. Like some other thing is answering the questions. That's how I saw that
Yeah.
exam.
No,
It
your
was not
subconscious. No, subconscious picks up. Um,
right. I,
it,
I I felt it, Sriram. I
yeah, yeah,
felt it
it picks up.
during that exam.
In exam hall, usually subconscious picks up. The first
Right.
few questions will be conscious. After that, it'll like a bicycle mode.
Exactly.
It'll
Exactly.
automatically drive. It'll automatically pedal. Okay,
You are
very good,
right.
very
I
good.
was like, what are you doing? You are selecting that option. Okay. Will
Split
it be right?
personality.
Yeah, it will be right. Yeah, it
It's
was it
split.
was like that. So the first section I took 95, and the second section I took 75 minutes. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
now the next third section I have 60 minutes for 60 questions.
Neck to neck.
You yeah, so you would know how I would have been in the second break.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Another
some
slap.
chocolates. Yeah, I took chocolates. Then I just sat in a place,
Okay.
took
Mm.
deep breath, like for two
Ah.
minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I said, anyways, and I got like too many success stories inputs. Like they said, the last portion, you can just give like Shadapti Express, you can go like tuck, 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 tuck. So I will get like that only. I'll get questions like that only. I pacified myself and
Okay.
then went for the third round.
Mm.
And as expected, like the third portion was
Was
relatively
lightweight.
easy. Yeah.
Okay. Very
But
good.
even then, I completed just 3 minutes for the entire exam to get over.
God, man. So when you click the last button, are you clear? You're going to clear the exam? Are you aware of it?
Yes, Sriram, I got that. I got
Yeah.
that feel when I clicked. Somehow, see, if you would have asked me the justification for that, I don't know. Okay, but that feeling came. Just click. Okay, you will clear it, and it
Right.
was taking like at least like some 10 seconds. It was rounding. I
Heart
was
beating.
like, then I was like, see, usually people said congratulations will come immediately. So why is not coming to me? Is it processing some other result? Then after 10 minutes, sorry, 10 seconds, it came. Congratulations, Santhosh, you have earned like something like a paragraph came. So I just saw the congratulations. I gave a very deep breath. Oh my God. Yeah. So I've done it. And then,
That's
yeah, so that's how it went.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful story to listen. Now tell
Yeah.
me, did you had a mathematics questions in that
Mathematics question hardly one, Sriram.
one? Okay, CPI, SPI.
Yeah, using that concept, there was a question. So
Gotcha.
only one. See, they since it was center based, they gave me a calculator. They gave me a
Okay.
notepad also. They gave me a physical calculator, even though we
Okay.
had a
Oh,
calculator on the
oh, oh,
screen.
oh, oh, oh,
And
okay.
I used that calculator to
Ah,
allot my timing. Like I
Oh.
minus the timing that is going there. So at what minute I should complete? Okay, 140 minutes. Like that I was using the
What that
calculator.
is. Okay. Tell about this. Are you worked in agile background? Are you aware of agile things?
No, Sriram. See, I am completely from an automotive background. Okay,
Right.
and so we are mainly into predictive. And I also came to know a revelation that I have worked in hybrid. After I read this PMP,
Ah,
I have
ah,
worked in hybrid without knowing.
without knowing. Okay.
Yeah,
Makes
since
sense.
it
Makes
is
sense.
a testing related management, we
Right.
had
Right.
some activities which were iteratively done. So
Right.
I have not been into agile. Yeah.
How do you pick up agile concept?
One main reason is your class, okay? Because
Okay.
I don't know, like somehow you told it was like a game, right? Like when
Mm,
you told like the planning poker method and the scrum
mm,
master and everything. So it was like more easy to visualize. So
mm, mm, mm,
I basically visualized agile first,
mm, mm.
and secondly, in my like in my current organization also, I have friends who are working in agile.
Ah, okay,
Okay.
okay. You
I
can
used to
have a word with
interact
them.
with them. Yeah.
Acha,
I
acha,
used
acha.
to
Got it.
interact with them. I asked
Right.
them, hey man, what is this product owner? What is this scrum master? What is
Uh-huh.
your role? What you are doing?
Okay.
Okay. So
Nice.
that thing
Here's
also
some
came.
inputs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
the agile practice guide. I think I skimmed through that book at least 10 times. Like
Nice book. It's a nice
yeah.
book to read, I believe. Actually, nice
Yeah.
book. Fantastic.
Very precisely they have put everything.
Well made. Well
So
made. Well made.
yeah.
And when you go to exam, did you found more of agile or it is balanced well? How do you found it?
I would say more of agile. Yeah.
Ah,
More of
okay.
agile and hybrid, they were coming hand in hand. Okay, and
Oh,
agile was most of the questions, hybrid the next, and predictive hardly. Very few questions were predictive.
hmm. I'm hearing
So
this for continuous reviews like this, but
yeah.
as per PMI, they say that 50-50 they're going to have. But
But
what do you think that?
that doesn't seem like that. Uh, maybe I don't know whether like hybrid, whether they have mentioned in the exam content outline, like hybrid will have these many portion.
Uh,
They didn't mention, no.
they have a line on that, but they didn't
Mm.
stress it out.
Yeah, they didn't stress it out. But
Hmm.
to my thing, like it was mostly
Felt it.
agile based questions.
Felt
Yeah,
it. Felt it.
mostly agile.
Okay. Felt it. So now, if you want to tell to the people to read some book, some
Mm,
particular area, which one you
mm.
ask them to read? Read this carefully.
Okay, so I would suggest, like for exam point of view,
Hmm.
Rata and Agile practice guide is very well enough.
Okay.
So we don't have to extend beyond that. And
Hmm.
in Agile practice guide also, please read through the appendix, like the pain
Ah,
points that we have,
right. Right.
and what should be the kind of approach the Scrum Master should take at that time,
Hmm. Hmm.
because mostly it was focusing on the Scrum Master role, like
Right.
as an agile coach or as a scrum master, what
Servant
you will do.
leader.
Correct,
Uh,
servant leader, what you will
hmm.
do in this kind of situation. So that would be my suggestion to whoever
Okay.
takes it.
Okay. That's a good
Yeah.
point to take care. Good. Super.
Yeah.
Fine. Another thought from your side. A person is coming from the more of predictive nature. They're a little
Mm,
scared of these agile concepts.
mm.
What kind of confidence you want to give to them?
Okay, so what I would tell them is, first, knowledge front, they have to know the concepts that is in agile practice guide. That is very well enough.
Right.
And when you take mocks, okay,
Hmm.
like so I took like around 6 mocks, like 2 from ShriLearning, then I had some, yeah, like Udemy I took 2, then study hall 2.
Right.
So in all these mocks I found a pattern. Okay, so when we take a mock, we find some patterns of
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
questions,
Hmm.
and the possibility of any question going beyond this pattern
Hmm.
is very less, I would say. The
Hmm.
probability, like
Hmm.
risk analysis I did, so
Hmm.
the probability of any question going beyond this pattern is less. So
Hmm.
once you take like more than like 3 to 4 mocks, and when you analyze it very well, you know, like, okay, so this is the pattern of the question, whether it be agile or predictive. And
Understand.
if it is agile, just put yourself in the shoes of the scrum master. Okay,
Hmm.
and your book knowledge should be there, yes, but on the other side you should also take context of the situation that is asked. because like some couple of questions, it was pure situation based. Like, what will I do if I'm there in that thing? And the options were very clearly defined, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay,
I
like
understand.
I was like very afraid, because if the options are too close, then it will be like
I
very
understand.
very competitive. But to me, I don't know whether the algorithm gave me such questions, but the options were very well defined. I didn't find any agile question to be very tough, like you cannot crack it.
Makes sense.
So
Makes sense.
so
Nice.
so what I understand is PMI, like their agenda is you need to know what is agile, and
Mm.
you need to be a servant leader. So that
Ah,
mindset is
ah,
constantly iterated. Like,
ah,
they
ah,
don't
ah.
want you to do any coercive power. Okay, in any
Mm,
situation,
mm.
collaborate, arrive at a solution. Collaborate, arrive at a solution. So this was the constant emphasis they made in the question.
Nice. Nice. I
So
think
that,
you got the context what these guys are trying to
right,
get.
right.
Nice. Super. Super, Santosh. Really nice interview with you.
Yeah,
Giving a lot of emotional factors starting from there.
right.
And the way you prepared, the way you cracked the exam. Huh? In the
Yeah.
exam, you made some meditation for 2 minutes. Huh? That's all.
Yeah, and I thought of telling this, even from now on, just like every morning, every day morning, like when you are going to start your preparation, or at whatever time you're going to start, because everybody have a different pattern. So just sit for like 2 to 5 minutes, just close your eyes and don't think about anything. It kind of really gives that clarity when we read. Like
Mhm.
there is no mind chattering actually. So that is very important for this
Nice.
like PMP. That
Good.
is one suggestion I would give.
Good. You're,
And
you're reaching you're reaching that level.
yeah, I have almost gone. I think I'll be going to Himalayas soon. So so that is one. And secondly, feel feel it, no, like because I felt the moment that I'm right now. Okay,
Mm,
and
mm,
that created a longing.
mm,
Yes,
mm,
man, we should also be there.
mm,
Or in a similar way, like when you showed the certificates of previous candidates, and
mm.
I saw that emotion in their face when you showed that, right? So
Right.
I wanted to feel it, how it is
Nice.
like, and I felt it. Okay, so
Nice. Nice.
so have that longing. So that will definitely drive you. And I almost felt like celebrity past couple of days. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to admit it.
I think your LinkedIn
My
is
LinkedIn, nobody turns. Now I am getting around 5,000, 6,000 views, and
wow.
I'm getting like so much of network, like just because of that PMP hashtag. I'm getting like so much of request, and many people are even calling me. Can you guide me how to clear? Can you tell me what strategy you used? Like some people whom I don't know, they are
Right.
just chatting in
Right.
LinkedIn.
Right.
So I was like, oh my god, so have we like kind of accomplished that much? Why like people are like so crazy? Yeah? Like, so I'm helping, like I'm helping like whoever
Nice.
possible. I'm
Nice.
I'm giving them. And the guy I told you who inspired me, I have told him, hey man, I have cleared. You are the one who have to clear it. So I've started inspiring them also, like clear it, write it.
Nice.
So
Nice.
because when we see talents, of course, they have to be
Sure.
nurtured. Like
Sure.
they have to
Sure.
go there.
That's cool, right? So
Yeah.
5,000, 6,000 views in 2 days. It's really
Yeah, I was like in cloud nine. And even in my organization, I just sent that certificate to all my superiors, and they were
Mm.
like, this great achievement, sir. It was like a wonderful achievement, sir. Like they are very superior, but they wrote great achievement, sir. So I was like, oh, I'm sir, okay. So that we never get, Sriram. It is for that we have to write this exam, I'm telling you.
Superb, superb. I can see that connection, how it's helping you to move forward, right? You started
Yeah,
visualizing the result in advance.
exactly. Yeah.
Very good, super. Once again, thanks a lot, Santosh, for coming in here. It's a quite good interview, talking about
Yeah.
all these emotional factors, a little bit psychology, a little bit meditation, right?
Right.
And I was a little bit in the Himalayas side, like something coming
Hope I
there.
don't go there. So
Go
people
there
ask
and
me,
come
so what is
back.
your next certification? What is your next certification you're going to take? I told, please reach me at 2022. Now leave, please. I'm done for 21.
That's true. That's true. Yearly once, at least one is good for us.
Yeah.
Good. Super. Viewers, I believe you all enjoyed this video. Let's give the congratulations wishes to Santosh. And some of the pattern body approaches sounds interesting. Maybe we can take that like time management or relaxing in between the exams and how to analyze the question. I think he gave some important tips. And people coming from non-agile, how to approach. I think he gave some important factors. Here to
I'm
take
from
those points.
non-agile.
Yeah, good. So good wishes to Santhosh again. Keep rocking. We want to see you as a
Thank you,
top
Shira.
winning person.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. Thank you, Shira. Thank you very much.
Great.
And thanks to Rahul as well. Thanks to both of you. And I'm telling, I'm dedicating this to both of you and the entire ShriLearning team.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
So
Keep
thank
rocking
you.
more. Keep rocking more. And good wishes all the viewers. Leave your likes and comments here. I'm sure you're enjoying that. Your comments will help Santosh also boost. Oh man, good job.
Yeah, I'll feel more celebrity.
Great. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shira.
Bye bye.
Bye.